Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mage the Ascension Bedlam here on Dork Tales. It's me, I'm your storyteller Kelly. I use he and him, and I am coming to you live right now from the Pacific Northwest, which is exactly where our game takes place, a mere 100 years in the future. Wow, that took me way too long to do the math on that for 1926. So yeah, welcome. I'm very excited to be hopping in and running this game. I love running this game, and I love running for you, but I also love running for these lovely players. Caitlan will be joining us in just a minute. She's just on her way home from work right now and is tossing on her pearls and clutching them and all of that things. But we'll have her introduce them in just a minute. Oh my. But let's pass over to the man with the plan. He has no plan. It's Chris.
I was wondering which man didn't have a plan, because it could be any of the three of us. Hi, my name is Chris. My pronouns are he or they. Tonight I'm playing Raoul, Bunny Sagus. I am your haunted hermetic, and I'm happy to be here. Yeah, happy Friday. It's a much better than our Case of the Mondays. There's much different curses, so excited to explore all those with y'all tonight.
Very, very excited. But hey, if we got somebody to curse at, it's probably Mike. Hey, Mike.
Please don't curse at me. I'm too sensitive. Hi, everyone. It's me, Michael, back here again on Dork Tales. And tonight I'm going to be playing the great and gifted, speaking of Christmas coming up, gifts, Gilbert Snow, who is Euthanatoi, Chakravanti, kind of fortune teller.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that works.
All right. You know what else sounds about right? Because his left leg is gone. Is it the left or the right leg, Traz?
My left leg's the bad one.
All right. Well, in that case, you're all right then, Traz. You're up.
How dare you? But hi, I'm Traz. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm playing Victor Blackwell, our utopian Society of Ether, very concerned individual. What are we doing? We're probably going to die. Help.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, probably. Perfect. All right. Caitlan is going to be joining us in just a second. But before we begin, quick reminder that we do have experience points. So if you need to spend any to buy up any traits, any abilities, anything on your sheet at all that you can afford, what are you looking at? Let me know. Also, because this is a shorter run game, I am not really putting as much weight on the learning time for spheres. So if I'm going to assume that you have been like practicing any sphere that you've been trying to level up, because why wouldn't you? So it's going to be a little closer to just, having your nice like superhero power up moments. Because, hey, what is Mage the Ascension aside from a chance for me to run a stealth superhero game? But seriously, anybody buying anything? No? You're banking it all for Sea-Kings, huh?
Not sure what I'm buying yet. Need time to think about it.
Fuck yeah, Sea-King.
Still learning. Sea-Kings? Right. Oh, we're going Pokemon hunting. Okay, that's fine. We're fine then.
Yep. All right. So, the other thing that I was going to let you know is that this game originally broadcast on our Patreon. So, folks, if you're watching right now, thank you so much for your love and support. There's a bunch of really cool stuff that is coming out on Patreon this month as I am finally getting on top of my pile. I've been finishing projects left and right. And I am finally going to be back on top of the heap, so you're going to be getting a ton of stuff before Christmas or for Christmas here on Dork Tales, and I just want to thank you for another year of support. You guys are amazing, and you allow me to do the strangest job for a living, and it's really lovely. I get to play games with my friends and share them with my other friends, so it is absolutely lovely. We have a lot of great stuff that's coming in 2026 as well. So if you're watching this, by the time this is on YouTube, you will almost be watching or hearing of at least our game Mage 99, which is going to be a game set in the late 1990s, in 1999, one might say, and will follow, there was nothing bad in 1999 in the world of darkness, so don't even look it up. It's going to be a lot of fun. And besides that, in this spring, we also have a really cool game that Christina's running for the Patreon that is The Unexpected Wedding Invitation. It is a Dungeons & Dragons game. Hold on, before you World of Darkness fans recoil in horror. It is mostly a social Jane Austen-y encounter where we all are at a wedding and probably having to solve like a murder mystery or something. And it is going to be dope. But it's finally going to happen during a break that we're taking in Cold Iron, which is going to be a lot of fun. But does anybody else have any announcements? Anything else they want to share?
Upcoming stuff, no, but I did actually, I have more experience than I thought I did somehow. I don't know when
Nice.
that happened. The first Dotnosphere is 10, right?
It is.
Can I get Spirit one, please?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. So figure out what your specialty focus is. So
Don't
Don't
worry
worry
about
about it, he
message.
says.
a Seal of Solomon. All right. Without further ado, hello, Caitlan.
Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Betty Battenburg, the Cult of Ecstasy member of the Cult of Venus. Thanks for
Fantastic.
being here.
Cool. So Caitlan, let me know if you have any experience points you want to spend. But in the meanwhile, I think that I'm going to give you a quick update on what we've been doing in game. So last episode on Mage the Ascension Bedlam, you all basically went your separate ways. Some of you went out clubbing and meeting various friends throughout the city. Some of you had your home invaded by your arch nemesis. Other people had to deal with beleaguered floozies. And maybe all of these are the same things. Who knows? But you all separated and then came back together to go investigate the horrors in the basement of the workshop of the lighthouse over at Point Grey? West Point Lighthouse. Only to find out that as you arrived there, it had been the site of a fire. With dozens of firefighters on the scene trying to quell the blaze, you approached and tried to talk your way up into the still burning ruins of the building, and managed to fast talk a young private into, or a young, I think it was a young uniform officer, into just kind of being like, oh yeah, sure, I don't know, but yeah, like, whatever, man. And we kind of ended with you, were you parking nearby and then heading? It's been a month, so I've kind of forgotten the exact moment where we ended game, but I know the situation. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it was like park further downhill, right?
Yeah.
Or further downhill.
Like
All right.
within viewing distance, but out of the hair of all the firefighters.
All right, sounds good. Well, I think that's where we're going to be picking up game. Does anybody have anything they need to mention before we begin? All right, so without further ado, let's head into Mage the Ascension. Bedlam. The fire crackles in the distance. The blaze still managing to reach upwards. It seems like the fire department, whenever they think they have a handle on it, a fresh gout of flame bursts up from the embered ruins of the basement. You're parked quite a ways away, and you can see several hoses drawing water out of the truck, firing into it, people working the old bilge pumps on top of it. Not only that, but can I get a perception and alertness roll?
Oh no. Maybe.
It is pretty smoky out, so I'm going to say this is difficulty 7. If you have anything that gives you a bonus to vision, you may use that now. This is basically what you're noticing in the distance, out of sight.
No successes. Not a botch, though.
No successes?
One success.
One success. All right, so from where you are nearby, did anybody else get a success?
No,
One
but
success
not a
for
botch.
not a botch. You got a botch? Oh, not a botch. Okay, good. Please always interrupt me to tell me when you botch if you do. It's my favorite. So, as you are looking forward, Raoul, you and Gilbert are going to perceive that not only is there a large amount of firefighters here, you're going to notice there are a couple of cars bearing the mark of the U.S. Army. You'll just be able to see, next to a plume of black smoke, a couple of people dressed in looks like the clothing of officers. You can see that they have rifles slung over their backs. There are even a couple of men wandering around that are wearing full helmets. They look like they've just dropped out of a combat zone. And now I have a question. Now I know Gilbert didn't, but Raoul, were you in World War I? Okay. So these men look like the frontliners. These men look like the type of men you saw on the recruitment posters that you were not swayed by, if you were in fact old enough to go in the first place. But whatever they're doing there, they look like they're in control of the situation. Now you're parked probably about 300 feet away, about the length of a football field. What do you do?
We can't get any closer, so what do we do?
I have an idea, but it's going to need your help.
What's your idea, Mr. Gilbert?
Well, see the smoke over there and how dark it is? I need you all to think of when you were in that place and that darkness.
When we
And
were in the basement, you mean?
yeah,
Hmm.
and hold hands with me. Form a circle. We're going to give those firefighters and, well, those army guys something to shake them.
Ooh, all right. This is kind of exciting. She'll grab your hand pretty quickly, and whoever is closest to her, kind of totter into a circle.
All right. So on the damp ground there, you form up into a circle, or are you doing this in the vehicle?
Probably just in the vehicle. Just like
Oh, never mind.
kind of turning around half and just kind of reaching around the seats and things.
Okay. So what are we doing here specifically? So I noticed that you posted a rote in the chat.
I am going to attempt to use my spell called Haunting to summon forth a lot of minor spirits into the area and spread an aura of eeriness. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe give all of these firefighters and army guys something to make them consider going home early.
Right. Well, we'll see how that goes for you. Let's go ahead and do this. So that is Spirit, 2 entropy 2. Summons a host of minor spirits to the area to spread an area of... Let's see. Light bulbs suddenly go out. Similar earring happenings. The mood becomes slightly darker with each perceived movement of shadow and noise just below the threshold of hearing. Okay, so situationally, we're in the middle of the day next to a fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to raise your difficulty by 2 because of that. If you were in a graveyard at night, it would be lowered by 1, but given the circumstances, it is a little less spooky to be around this type of fire, in my opinion. So what I would love you to do is give me an arete roll at a difficulty of 1, 2, 3. A difficulty of 7.
7, okay. 7.
Okay. If you have quintessence, you can spend it to lower it up to 3 points.
It's okay. I got 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes. All right, so with 2 successes, what you can do is basically have this minor thing last slightly longer, or you can make it last for 2 successes means you'll have it be able to last for about a minute, actually. So I think that's probably the best idea, unless you would like to continue to pump power into it and try again next round to add more successes.
Potentially to see if anyone just like drops a hose and runs off, or if they're like, oh, that's not a thing. So who knows, maybe if the fire starts talking to them, or they start feeling senses of dread, then who knows? That's up to them.
All right. So describe what this looks like to me. You're holding hands.
I'm hoping that the fire starts shifting and potentially visions between the smoke and fire start flickering across the ground, almost like you could see faces or hands, almost as if they're trying to claw their way out of the fire. And you know when you're like cooking things on a fire and like a sausage starts like making that high-pitched squealing sound? Yeah, things like that. So things in the fire, especially with the water in there, start sounding like just almost like howling, but not quite.
Okay. You are sitting in the back of the car. Are all of you holding hands? Victor, you're getting in on this as well, huh? Okay. So, as you're doing that, you are going to see a couple of reactions from some of the privates, with some of the low-level firefighters out there, some of the younger rookies. One of them's going to stumble back, dropping the hose, which is going to cause a little bit of chaos. The hoses are highly pressurized, and as that rookie falls, the hose is going to whip out and smash into the ribs of the older man next to him. He's tall, broad, mustached, and is going to go down on one knee as he takes it in the chest. He groans and shouts, and you can hear through the windscreen of your car that what he says is not particularly repeatable in mixed company. A couple of the men rush forward, grabbing the errant hose, and the young trainee tries to apologize, but it's a little too late. He's already gotten the ire of his co-workers. A couple of them give him a shove, telling him to go back and work the bilges, work the pumps. He's a bit upset. He's going to be more upset, though, as he looks back over his shoulder, and you can see that the black smoke that is roiling out of the smoking pit that was that site, it shifts. Like watching for cloud shapes. Looking up to see rabbits or your home state or something like that in the sky. This black cloud that rises out takes the form of a yawning mouth. It's just for a moment, but let's roll to see if anybody is bothered by this. Of the 4 firemen that are still there working, spraying into it directly, one of them is going to get kind of spooked and let out a noise of surprise. He takes a step back, and you can see from this point that there are a couple of loud words exchanged between a few of the firemen. And as you're looking, can I please get... actually, pardon me one moment. Let me just roll for something. Perfect. Can I please get a perception and awareness roll? Difficulty 8. All right, 1 success, 0 success, 0 success, 2 successes. Gilbert, you and Betty are both going to get a chill up your spine. It's the feeling of magic. Something is being cast. And it's being cast in your direction. As you feel that, you are going to see one of the military officers in full uniform is going to round the corner and look your direction, holding up a pair of binoculars. He scans over you and then gestures to 2 of the helmeted soldiers and points them in your direction. The men unholster their rifles and start to walk toward you with the barrels pointed at the ground but ready. What do you do?
Mr. Gilbert, that doesn't look very good. I feel like we should be going now.
Wait, what happened?
We're doing as we said. We're having a prayer circle. That wouldn't look too good in the newspapers if they tried to break that up, would it?
Well, I suppose not.
I
I'll
mean,
just try to keep my cool then.
The 2 privates head
decide
over.
if they come over, just answer whatever questions they might have.
The 2 helmeted soldiers approach the front of your car. The one on the left is a bit bulkier than the one on the right, and you can see him slide the bolt of his rifle, making sure that a round is chambered. The one on the right heads around to the driver's side door and gives it a firm knock, knowing full well you can see him.
Gilbert's going to break the handhold with whomever and reach over and roll the window down.
Sir, you're going to need to clear this area. This is federal land, and we are in the middle of a bit of an issue over here.
Yes, we see the fire, but we were told that we could say some prayers for the dearly departed. And
I'm sure you can say some prayers at your home church, sir.
I'm sorry, under whose authority are you enacting?
I am operating under the authority of the United States Armed Forces, underneath Major Strauss. Major Strauss has asked that this area be cleared.
That was Major Strauss over there?
Yes, sir.
And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I did not provide it.
Well, I just
Petty
wanna
Officer
make sure
Voss.
when the newspaper gets wind of you scaring off those that are trying to do something as simple as saying some good words for those of, especially knowing that the loss of this historical site, that they get your name right.
And am I supposed to take that as a threat from a man in a dress? I don't know what type of church you're coming from, but I know that the pastors at mine don't dress like you.
No, I'm sure they dress more like a uniform like you have.
God willing.
We're all trying to do God's work.
No, sir, I'm trying to do Major Strauss's work, as this is a federal facility, and you are hampering our ability to handle a federally mandated rescue and extinguishing effort.
I'm sorry,
Well, sir, we're parked very far away from it.
how are we
No, no,
hampering
no.
this? If anything, they probably need your hands over there helping. I mean, we'd pitch in
I'm going to
if
need
we
to see
could.
identification from each of you.
Tell you what, we'll just leave the property. And you can see our names in the paper tomorrow.
Lovely, I look forward to reading it. From across the car, you can hear the one on the left say, "Voss, I didn't know you could read."
Sure, you can read it to him. And he'll roll up the window. Let's start the car.
The man on the left, the soldier who is not Voss, takes a couple of steps back and kind of tries to direct you, basically. It's more pageantry than anything.
And Gilbert will drive off.
All right.
Kelly,
Yeah.
as we're leaving, can I use a mind effect to try and make them scramble our license plate in their brain?
You can try, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Make me a mind 2 effect. That'll be at a difficulty of... What, a difficulty of 4? And you're going to want at least 3 successes.
Okay. So while we're driving down, hopefully maybe I'll have like two turns of doing this to make it happen.
Good chance, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or you might get it in 1.
Well, I'll take it in 2. 2 successes first time.
Okay, 2 successes? Okay, you can keep
And
going.
another
if you
3. So...
All right. Sounds good.
Again, this will probably be unpleasant, but just a quick muttered curse as I fog their memory for the last couple minutes.
It's more of a... So with mind... So you're using mind 2 for this, most likely. And what's going to be mostly is that you are going to just kind of like... They're not going to feel like looking at it.
Perfect. Great.
Yeah, it's just... They're disinterested in your license plate.
Okay, well, it's a memorable car, but they won't remember the plates.
Well, you know what the good thing is? I don't think it's a particularly memorable car, Gilbert. You have a pretty standard car. Remember, this is the 1920s, where you can have your car in every color so long as that color's black.
Perfect.
It's just a Model T. Like,
yeah,
everyone has one.
There's a little damage on the side of it, but, you know, whose car doesn't have some damage on it?
Who isn't damaged? It's the 20s.
I think everyone here is pretty damaged, but we'll do our best.
I love it. I love it. All right. So, hopping in the car, you are... Well, not hopping in the car, but backing out and around, you are going to leave and are going to... Once again, I would absolutely adore it if I got one more perception perception and awareness roll.
Well, let's see how well I roll this time.
Botched it. Big time flub.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 8.
3. 3 this time.
3. Okay.
Oh, I got 2. I got 2 successes.
Got one.
You got 1? All right. So, oh God, how do you botch an awareness roll?
He's too busy cursing. Not even
Put something in his eye.
Oh God, I'm just.
I
So
do
why
have
don't
that.
you make me-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna make me a willpower roll.
With remaining willpower.
No, actually, true fact, I did not know this for like 20 years of running games, but when you make a willpower roll, it is against your permanent willpower.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty of 6, we'll say.
And do 10s explode?
Sure, why not?
I always think about Chronicles because I played it for so long where it gives you an auto 3, but this is so much more fun. So that's 6 successes.
6 successes. Okay, so as you are taking a look around, as you are looking back, as you are cursing, you are going to see your reflection in one of the side mirrors. And instead of detecting what all of your friends are detecting, you're going to look in the mirror and you are going to see that face. The face that is, it's not yours, it's burned and cracked with lines of pain and broken flesh that weeps almost magma. It's made of smoke and poison. And it looks at you and smiles and lets out a horrible, horrible scream. But with that willpower roll, you can shake it off if you want to. You're not going to just lash out and punch the window or something like that. But it looks at you.
Great. He's gonna bury himself in a map, just like rifling through your glove box, Gilbert, and just like get himself very, very busy, very, very quickly.
Well, because you brought all of the stuff with you, you are going to pull out the map that has that you guys found in the basement.
So, yes. So I think our next probable stop should be here. What do you think, buddy?
It's so good. Everyone else, you are going to get that chill again. You're going to get that feeling that you are being watched. And if you glance over your shoulder, you're going to catch the glint of a little bit of sunlight off of a lens, off of a set of binoculars as they watch you. Something mystical is happening at this moment, although you're not exactly sure what. All you know is that man is trouble. Not the kind of trouble you want to deal with.
At least we have a name now.
It's incredibly unsettling.
Sometimes you need to shake the tree to make the fruit fall out. So, speaking of trees, whereabouts on the map are we headed?
Yes. I think it was Deceiver Ridge. Was that it?
So Cougar Mountain.
Cougar Mountain. There we go. Not the name of the episode, but
Not
Cougar
the name
Mountain.
of the episode. Although I will say I named the episode after the actual ridge on top of Cougar Mountain, which is just
That's amazing.
ridiculous. Who names this
So
shit?
good. So good.
Like it's ridiculous. Heading away from the lighthouse site. Where do you go? What do you do?
Well, I think right to our next lead. Oh my god. Word finding. Yep. Our next lead. Cougar Mountain, probably.
If we're heading up there, and into the woods, Could I whip up some survival skills, perhaps,
Whip up
between the lot of us to have at least more than 1 point of survival?
Why would you want that? You
No
know,
reason.
like, I think it'll be fine. I think
What
it'll be
makes
fine.
you think I have no survival? Hmm?
No, I
You
have
actually
no
have
survival.
survival.
Wait, do you actually have survival?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
What
wait,
makes
dude,
you think I
of all the
don't?
characters, you're the least one I would expect to have it.
Oh my god. I'm proud of you, Caitlan. That was some good trolling right there.
Thank you. Do my best.
All right, so, and this background is super fuzzy, so I'm going to find a different one real quick, and then we were going to continue. Let's see, Pike's Place?
It
Pike's
happens.
Place?
Absolutely get our ass.
All right, so, what would you like to just get some survival for a bit? How would you do this? So how would you go about acquiring this
So
skill?
I think with my paradigm, it would be drawing from the collective knowledge, because all minds are one. I'm just the smartest one, and draw that experience into myself with what I need, and either store it in myself or create a vessel and store that inside the vessel.
Okay. So, what we're going to want is, I think what we're going to need is for you to make me a... Okay, so it's Mind 3 with Prime. So mine... do you have any quintessence?
Oh yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to spend a point of quintessence to create the thought, or to borrow the thought.
Yep.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to give me Mind 3. It's coincidental to just know how to camp suddenly. So, oh yes, that makes sense. Fire bad, type of thing.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and give me that at difficulty of 5, because you've got some time to do this. Not a huge deal. And you can use your specialty sphere focus. So give me difficulty 5. You are going to need to split between power and duration. So I'm going to say that ideally you want at least 5 successes.
Okay. How much time do I have? Like, do I have time to make like 3 rolls, or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I'll try it that way. So first attempt. Well, that's a good start. That's 3 successes on the first one.
You're halfway there.
And 1 success on attempt 2.
Okay. So you're halfway there still. So you're going to be at so the difficulty raises up by 1 every round that you do it.
Okay.
So now we're at difficulty of 7.
Okay. Another 2 successes, so.
All right, 6 successes. So here's the deal. You're going to take 3 of those successes, and they are going to go into duration so that you can have this basically for the rest of the... So let's see, it's round, minute, scene. So 4 for the day, which means that you are going to have survival 3 for the day.
Perfect. Love that. So the way I'm going to envision this is because I shoved all my bad thoughts into one bottle, specially prepared bottle. I'll take another specially prepared bottle and shove the necessary thoughts into that one. And when I need information, I'll listen to it.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. I like it.
Paradigm.
All right, what's everybody else doing? Besides, Gilbert, you're driving, so probably not too much magic, but maybe some.
No, probably none at all. He's probably focusing on driving, considering we're on like back roads and things like that.
You will be very soon, actually. So Cougar Mountain was used for a lot of mining back in the day, a lot of logging, and you are going to be leaving paved roads real quick. So anybody who is doing anything involving like fine precision, so Traz, for example, if you are like mixing chemicals in the back, particularly volatile chemicals, I would do it soon.
No.
Oh, darn. Okay,
You just want the car to catch fire.
I mean, I don't know.
I think Gilbert's going to do his good luck charm ability before he hits off roads, because he doesn't want to be like blowing out a tire. He's hopefully like be able to find a rock or something and be like, "Yep, this is my lucky charm now."
Nice. Yeah, you absolutely can. Go ahead and make me an arete roll at a difficulty of, is that, what entropy level is that you're doing that at? 2?
Check. Yep, protection against the wind of randomness. Entropy 2.
Nice. All right, give it to me at difficulty of 3. Guys, this is one of your rotes. You're very trained in this.
Ooh. Rolled a 1 and 1 success, so nada.
Nada. All right. So you pick up one of the rocks that I assume that you kind of like go through and are like kind of a bit of a pack rat. You're like throwing things in your car. You're not finding anything that feels particularly lucky.
He probably has like a few duds that didn't work for him in the past, and he just keeps them in his glove box. He fishes one out every now and then, hoping that it'll work. But not today.
Yeah, not today. It doesn't feel particularly lucky. Do you want to try again, or?
Might as well, because like I said, blowing out a tire out in the middle of nowhere is... I don't want to rely on our survival skills that much.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that then. Give it to me again at a difficulty of 5.
There we go, 1 success.
1 success. Okay, so you're halfway there. Roll me again. Difficulty 6. You can do this. You start rubbing it between your fingers, putting a little bit of luck in it.
Nope, I got another fumble.
Another fumble. So you feel a little bit of luck. You hit the edge of the pothole, but manage to aim your tire just around the ring of the hole. Probably saving yourself at the very least a whack on the roof with the top of your head. And at worst, you saved yourself a full-blown tire on that one. Not bad. Not bad. But what about the rest of you? What are you doing?
I think I want to throw up a mind shield.
That sounds like a great idea.
I want to throw up Prime Sight.
All right. So what we're going to do is go ahead, Traz, give it to me at difficulty 3, because this is one of your rotes, if I'm not mistaken. And then Caitlan, give it to me at difficulty 4. Now, you guys want, Traz, you want at least 3 successes. Caitlan, you want as many successes as you can get. So pick a number, and so long as you reach half that number, you can keep rolling at a higher difficulty each round.
Pick a number.
Yeah,
like
pick a number of
2?
successes you're aiming for.
Oh, 2.
I would say that you want to aim for 4.
4?
So the idea is if you aim for a high number, if you get at least half the successes that you're aiming for, you can keep trying.
Oh, okay. All right.
But if you hit that number, then you can't like continue to add on top of it because you pulled it off.
All right, let's go with 4.
Okay. And Traz, how do you do this?
He has like a cleaner he keeps with him and just starts wiping a chemical on his glasses that helps him see it.
I like it. Okay, so how many did you get? At least 3 successes?
I got 3.
Okay, then you'll have the effect on for the rest of the day.
Nice.
Caitlan, what about you?
I got 1.
You got 1. Well, you got a little tiny mind shield up, and then it fizzles. How would you be doing this?
Taking little shots of liquor, because if I don't know my thoughts, no one else can either.
That I was really hoping you were going to go with that idea. That sounds great.
Thank you.
One thing about that, I mean, a little bit of liquor's not going to do it. You have too much of a tolerance.
That's true.
You better try again. Give it to me at a difficulty of 5.
Okay. Ciao. I'm just rolling my arete, right?
Yep. But you can spend willpower if you'd like.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. But I already rolled.
What'd you get?
So,
Did you get? How'd you do? Nothing. Man, you're having bad luck. Everybody's having bad luck tonight.
Bad
for Traz. Traz is doing okay.
Bears.
All right, so you try to throw up a mind shield, but the jumbling of the road, or maybe it's just that you brought what liquor are you drinking right now?
Oh my gosh.
It's probably the wrong one.
It's probably the wrong one. Brandy was the first thing that came to my mind.
Sure. What a good wife she would be. But she, so you take a couple of shots. You feel it start to warm you up. Maybe you'll try again in a little bit. But for now, it's at least it tastes good.
Do you have the really high-proof stuff that people use for sterilization? If they do that in the 20s?
They do.
Okay.
What?
Like ethanol?
You know, might have some, yeah.
Can I see it for a second?
How concerned should I be?
Not at all.
Hands over a small file. He keeps in his pouch.
Is this all you have?
On me. I have more back home.
Are you gonna need it?
I don't think so anymore.
All right, I need to scramble my thoughts, Victor. And she's gonna quaff it.
Okay, give this to me at a difficulty of... Oh boy. So Caitlan.
Yeah.
Because you're taking time with this, I want to draw your attention to, because we haven't played Mage and Tabletop with you in quite a while. So why don't we look into something called ability enhancing, or pardon me, magic enhancing abilities. So the way this works is, do you have an ability that you would tie to this type of prep? Like meditation, or vice if you have a write-in skill, or science would if it was Victor, but like, so I would say, like, if you made like a stamina plus partying roll, but do you have like a partying skill?
I have expression dance.
Okay. All right. Crafts. Is there anything that would be good for imbibing, or for just knowing how to scramble your own thoughts? Psychology, or...
That's not a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
It should be a thing.
What about subterfuge?
I don't have subterfuge, but that's a good one.
Well, why don't you make me a stamina roll at difficulty 6 by itself?
Okay.
And every success you get on this is going to lower your difficulty by 1 on the next casting roll you make related to this.
Okay.
And any of you guys can do this if you have extra time. Especially if
I want to use a willpower for this.
You can if you want to, yeah.
Nice. All right. 1, 2, 3 successes.
Oh, damn. Okay, so go ahead and make me this mind effect again. And you are going to be doing this at difficulty 3.
Okay. All right. Ciao. 1 success.
1 success.
1 success.
Did you spend a willpower on this?
No, I forgot. Shit.
I'll allow it. Go ahead, spend that willpower.
Thank you. I said I was gonna, and then I was like, I'm gonna do it on the other one, and then I was like, I'm gonna do it on both, and then I didn't do it.
Do it on both.
Oh.
Okay, give it to me.
Oh, 3 successes on that one.
Hell yes.
6,
okay.
6.
6, 6, and all right. Were any of those 10s?
6, 6, 6.
Oh, 6, 6, 6.
No.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Good. Okay, so Caitlan, please mark down.
Yeah.
Do you want this on for the scene or for the day?
For the day.
Okay, so that would be round, minute, scene, day. Okay, so you will have a strength 3 mind shield for the day because you got 6 successes.
No,
Total?
oh, no. Total?
Yeah.
4 successes total? 4.
Was it only 4?
Yeah, because I
Okay,
got
then you'll-
1, and then I used my willpower, and I got.
Okay, then you'll have a strength 1 mind shield on for the day.
Okay.
Still not bad. Gives you a
Pretty good.
little bit of a buffer.
A little something. A little.
A little something that somebody
brain
would have to
scrambling.
punch through to scramble your brains.
Yep.
I like it. All right. The car is full of a flood of magic. And before long, you are going to find yourselves driving up into the mountains. The gravel and dust at these back roads is going to crackle underneath your tires. It's going to plume out behind you in a broad cloud that reminds you of the burning lighthouse. You're heading across these old and rickety roads on your Model T. The tires are not really designed for this, and I'm assuming that Gilbert is taking it pretty slow, probably like 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's not in a rush.
Yeah, you got nowhere to be except for up this mountain. And that is exactly where you're going to head. You start making your way up around the winding curves, following signs that say, "Mine this way," that have been painted over with an X. You see another one that says, Colburton Lumberyard. And a couple of others as you wind your way around. And as you're making your way more into this, there are a bunch of like switchback roads and a bunch of side trails that you can follow here. Some old homesteads for hermits and, well, folk that like to stay out of other people's business. You can see that there are also a number of signs and notices saying that there's a federal reserve land up around here. A lot of local indigenous tribes still spend time in the mountains to the east of Seattle at this point in time. So you'll see that there are a couple of local indigenous groups that do still use this area and still use it for like traditional lands, hunting, fishing, etc. What I really love though is if I could get Chris, please make me an intelligence and survival roll to direct using the map, because it's a bad map. Difficulty 6 though, because you're skilled in survival.
Yay! And does being creative help me with this at all?
No. But it's a good attempt.
Difficulty 6?
Difficulty 6.
Well, that's 3 successes.
All right, with 3 successes, you can look at all these roads that do not exist on the map and still manage to guide Gilbert where he needs to go. Unfortunately, looking at this map, you're going to know that you're going to have to do a little bit of, not off-roading, because the car's not going to make it on these trails, but you're going to have to do a little bit of walking through the brush.
Without really explaining why, Raoul will just kind of casually lean back and look at what shoes Betty's wearing.
Betty, what kind of shoes are you wearing?
Heels. Like,
Perfect.
Probably like kitten heels.
Okay. This is the best case scenario that was possible coming out of this. Perfect. And we'll decide that it's not worth it to say anything and just kind of sit back forward and go back to looking at the map.
All right. So it looks like you've got about another mile before you're going to have to pull over and start walking on some back roads. Do you guys talk about anything on the drive, or just kind of look out the window and keep to yourselves?
I think Raoul has been quite focused on the driving, but as we're getting closer, we'll begin sort of nervously talking to fill the space. Just not really about anything specifically, and certainly not about what happened at the lighthouse there. he might talk a little bit about going to see that band with Betty last night and how great the musicians were.
Oh, they were so good. She'll totally 100% just like vibe along with you.
Perfect. Love it. This is
Yeah.
not especially Raoul-ish, but you know what? Let's roll with it today.
As you're talking about this and you're listening to Raoul go on about this fun time he had at the club last night, you can, well, it's not raining for a change. And you can hear the sound of nature filtering in through the windshield. You can hear the sound of the rhythmic gravel smacking the underside of your car, the dust all around you. It's a pleasant, pleasant drive. Gilbert, make me a Dex and Drive roll as something jerks in front of the car. A black shape launches.
If it's a bunny rabbit, it's toast.
It is not a bunny rabbit. It is a large grayish black shape that is the size of a husky.
It's just a large bunny.
It's a very large bunny with very sharp bunny teeth. Go ahead and make me a Dex and Drive roll. What'd you say, Caitlan?
Difficulty?
Difficulty 8.
Just
this
a
is
large
sudden.
bunny, don't worry about it. Sorry.
Just a large bunny.
Oh yeah, 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. You are going to veer the wheel as this immense shape rushes out in front of you, running across the trail. It is rough driving, and you're going to manage to not clip it as you do a bit of a spin. The car is going to jackknife, and you are going to slide sideways, drifting across the gravel for a moment. The car is going to come to a stop right at the edge of a ditch, not falling into it, not getting stuck, but as you catch your breath, you're going to see that had you messed that up, the car would have gone over an escarpment that had about a 20-foot drop.
Well, sometimes you have to rely on luck, and sometimes you have to rely on skill. We'll never know which one that was. And he'll probably turn off the engine for a moment and let out a long sigh.
But gosh, ain't it great that you got both?
Considering
Looks
the
down.
alternative.
Mm.
Yeah, probably good at.
Yeah. I think I need to step out for a moment and take a moment.
That's
And he'll open the
understandable.
door and get out and stretch his legs anyways, because it's probably been a while.
No, it's been about an hour, probably. Now, the air out here smells sweet in a way that the city air doesn't. It reminds you of your time traveling abroad. It's nice. There's something about the Pacific Northwest that is particularly lovely for you. Perhaps it's a little bit of the moisture in the air. Perhaps it's the smell of the evergreens. But it feels cozy in a way that other places have felt to you before, Gilbert, but you gotta admit, this is not half bad. For a short stopover, at least. What do you all do?
Raoul will get out of the car and then open the door for Betty.
Oh, thank you. I can open the car door by myself, though.
I
And I
know.
appreciate you. That is a very lovely place.
We should.
It's a
Spend
shame
more
we're
time out
chasing
here.
not very lovely things.
Mhm.
I really should. Should take a little vacation into the woods. I don't know, that sounds kind of weird.
I think they call them retreats, and we
Oh.
do research.
A retreat? Wait, do research?
Mm-hmm.
Research on what?
Well, it depends on how seriously we take our studies. I think it could be pharmaceuticals or alcohol, or a good book, or
Oh,
the company of your
whatever you
friends.
want.
whatever you want.
Do research on it? Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
weird. Oh.
I'd love to have a chance to sit out here and read for a few weeks undisturbed.
Hmm.
Don't know where I'm going to get my lunch from, but there's a...
Well, if that's what you like, then that's what matters.
Perhaps once this is all done, we can take some time off.
Hmm.
I think Gilbert's kind of walking in circles, putting his hands into his lower back and putting his elbows thrust backwards and kind of leaning back into it to try to get the achiness of sitting in a rumbly car. Because I can imagine the cars from the 1920s probably use you as the support
You're the
structure
shock.
rather than the other way
Uh-huh.
around. Yeah. And then when he's kind of stretching forward, he's going to look around on the ground to see if he can find a lucky rock to add to his collection of potential future magical lucky rocks, knowing that he didn't plummet all of his friends into a deep, deep canyon.
There's deeper.
Shh. Let me have my moment.
Okay, fair.
Did we travel much beyond where we have that near miss?
You basically skidded to a stop at the near miss and are just kind of parked on the edge of a ravine.
Cool. Raoul will go over and investigate the footprints of the beastie
Sure, that
with
sounds
my
great.
newfound knowledge of things in the woods.
I would love it. Make me a perception and survival roll, my friend. Difficulty of it rained recently, so difficulty of 7.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have a specialty in that. 1 success.
Well, that is a big-ass dog, if you ever saw one. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's bigger than a dog by a significant amount. That's a wolf. Because, hey, in this day and age, there were plenty of wolves and other critters up in these mountains.
Well, not gonna worry anyone with that information. Out of character. Playing just a man who is bad at communicating information with people is causing me physical pain. Well, anyways, and back I come to yeah, exactly. Well, Gilbert, good driving there.
Could always be better. I'll probably try driving around the city a little bit more. I mean, I can keep it on the road, but
I mean, could also been worse. After all, we'll kick a rock over the cliff.
much worse.
Much worse.
A quick question. Does anyone here have a firearm on them?
Oh,
Good.
Did we keep that shotgun that we found?
Oh, I think it's in your trunk then. Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Nice.
I don't know if it
Okay.
has ammo.
I don't know, actually.
It didn't fire
Oh,
off.
it
Is the only
didn't
thing I
fire.
remember from that.
No, did it fire once into the ceiling?
I think it did fire once into the ceiling, and then...
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Something stopped the second shot when it hit the ground, so it didn't shoot Gilbert.
oh, that's right. I think it was Mike's rote stopped it from blowing him up
Yeah.
because he had his entropy shield up, which is super useful.
He's probably kept it in the trunk with the lucky shell that didn't murder him in it. Because he has this tendency to be like a bit of a pack rat for lucky things. Adds to the esoterica of his entire shtick.
Nice.
Kelly, why are you wondering if we have guns with us?
Oh, no reason.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Which of us idiots knows how to use a firearm?
Betty has firearms 5. What are you talking about?
I mean, hold on.
I don't. I thought I did.
You thought you had
I
firearms
actually thought I
5?
did. No, not firearms 5.
Oh, okay.
But I thought I had firearms, but I don't.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
you know what? That's what XP's for. All right.
That's true.
Gilbert? Annie?
Hmm.
Okay.
This isn't a fighter kind of character. This is
Yeah. We have
Oh,
Why
why
one.
not?
We have one dot of survival and one dot of
let me
firearms
show you a
between
card
us.
trick.
Distraction.
We'll be fine. We're not gonna die. We're gonna die.
Okay. Well,
How
back
hard can it be?
back in the car, I guess.
How much further do we have to go?
Oh, it looks like it's
You're about a mile of off-road walking from there.
up
with those
about a mile
successes.
of off-road walking from here.
Do we have to off-road walk?
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
Can we drive a little further?
Gilbert's probably going to get in the car and back it up enough that it's not going to just randomly slide into anything. Especially if it rains heavy enough that it's going to cause things to
yeah.
happen. He'll be sure to like perch it on, far away enough from the edge of whatever that it's not going to just go for a walk when we go for a walk.
I think Raoul will bring an umbrella and leave his bad feelings bottle in the car.
I love that very much for you.
Gilbert finds it one day. Oh, what's this?
Exactly.
Oh God.
What would happen at that point?
Do not
don't
open,
wanna
said
know.
Dove inside.
Don't know what I expected.
You're not
All
open
right.
until 2026.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't open until 1999.
Hey.
So what do you all do? From there, do you start heading up, driving
Sounds
to
like
the,
it.
driving to the
I
last
guess.
place you can, and then
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
you make your way further up into the mountain, coming to the last place that you can. You park your car, hop out, and you can see that there's a small, almost like a deer trail, but a little wider, leading up into the winding wood. Take a step off and start to head in. Have any of you spent any time in the woods? I'm guessing not. Okay.
Very, very little for Victor to pick up supplies for his shop.
Oh, look, a mushroom type of thing, right?
Yeah, like the basic stuffs.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Candy?
Ooh, piece of candy. So heading out into the woods, you are going to experience the glory that is the Pacific Northwest rainforest. Now, out here, the trees are absolutely massive. They tower over you. And you can see that there's fuzzy green moss on about half of them, clinging to them. They tower overhead. Some of the branches don't even start until they're 20 or 30 feet up, then forming these immense spear points that reach toward the cloudy heavens. The trail here is fairly level. Betty, you're going to be okay for the next little bit. In the distance, you can hear a little bit of water running. The rain from the other night is causing a little bit of what sounds like a waterfall. A small one rolling over some of the hillside rocks. And I would love it if everyone out here could please do me a favor and make me a perception and survival roll.
Oh boy, what difficulty.
Difficulty 6 if you have it, 7 if you don't.
I'm feeling so pleased with myself today.
I wonder why.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
1 success. Lol.
Okay.
Those ones will get you every time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 0 and 1. Okay. So as you are making your way through, you're going to feel a bit of calm. And then in the distance, you're going to hear a snap as a twig breaks. And a flock of birds takes to the sky. All dark feathers as a murder of crows lands on a nearby tree and starts cawing and screaming down at you. Wah, 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 wah. It's pretty standard issue fare, but as the crows land on the perch above you, Gilbert, you're going to have an eye on them and are going to take a step, coming down odd on a root. You're not going to hurt yourself, but you are going to stumble a little bit. And there's going to be a distinctive sound as part of your coat catches on a sharp branch and tears. It's repairable, but it's a piss off.
It's literally a patchwork of pretty much like repairs over his entire life. So he's not too worried. Like, it'll be an easy fix.
Okay.
I mean, surprisingly, he's good with a needle and thread.
Nice. Up ahead of you, Betty, you are going to take a couple of steps, and with 1 success, are going to nearly put your foot down directly into a huge pile of scat. Right in the middle of the trail. You only see it at the last second, the brown of the trail mixing with the brown of, my God, what even is that? It's huge. It's not a deer, and it's not that wolf. It's way bigger than that. Looking down at this, you don't know exactly what type of animal this is with 1 success, but you have a feeling if you had to get caught in the woods, you'd rather be with it than like some random man.
Fair.
Yeah. Especially if they were pooping on a trail.
Yep.
Just, I was picturing a bear with a newspaper being like, sorry. Do they? Yes, they do. In the woods.
You sure it's not a map because they're about as lost as we are?
Yep. So you do not step in the pile of bear shit.
Perfect. Ooh.
But as you are doing this, Victor, you and Raoul. Victor, you got how many successes? 1?
2.
2. And Raoul got 3? Chris, Raoul got how many?
Uno.
1 success. Okay. So, Raoul, looking around, you're going to be able to notice that, yeah, that's some type of big animal. And it looks kind of old. It's pretty dehydrated. So that's good. That's good news. It's way better than the idea that something that big is just kind of like prowling around.
Chillin'.
But Victor, with your role, you are going to focus on something a bit different. There's going to be a noise as the crows above you continue to caw down at you. And then one of them is going to let out a noise that sounds like a woman's scream. The rest of you are going to have the noise kind of lost in the sounds of the forest and what you're doing. But Victor, you're going to be receiving, and it's going to be a scream. Blood-curdling. And maybe it's mimicking the sound of a mountain cat or a cougar or something like that, but damned if that doesn't sound like someone in pain. It lets out a cry. And as it does, you hear the sound of a wolf howl, all of you, carry across the distance. And a second echo from further down the trail. And as that happens, there's going to be a sudden crash as a bolt of lightning splits the sky. And rain falls in buckets and buckets from nowhere at all, dousing you and soaking you to the bone. How can it get any worse than this? Maybe we'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.
I think this is a good place for us to take our break. So folks, we're gonna be right back, and then we'll enjoy our little camping excursion. So we'll see you in a bit.
No.
Bye,
Enjoy.
everybody.
Hurry. Help.
Help!
See you in a sec. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mage the Ascension Bedlam here on Dork Tales. Let's go ahead and hop back into game without doing a little chat today. I think all I want to say is thanks for supporting us on Patreon, and if you're not on Patreon watching this live, consider it, because you got to see it like 4 months in advance. And there are plenty of episodes on right now, so join. In the meanwhile, though, I think we need a little bit of thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening.
Galileo.
Thunder crackles overhead, and the rain comes down as an atmospheric river seems to burst overhead. You are absolutely soaked. In fact, Gilbert's probably the best off of anybody, because that robe, for all of the patches, there is a lot of that is simultaneously absorbing water and reflecting water. Oh, sorry, Raoul has his umbrella. One moment.
The lightning rod?
Goodbye,
Well, there
forever
went the
dice.
lightning. That was the lightning.
Hold on, that's an expensive dice. I'm gonna go get it. One second. Where the hell
Oh, that's
did it
right, your
go?
gemstone one.
God, it better not have been. Where the hell
So
did
this
it
is the
go?
part where we run.
All right. Well, I'll get
Entropy,
it after
it's
game.
gone.
I was really worried because I've got my fucking Leviathan axe over there, like the actual one that's made of like 10 pounds of metal. I'm like, please don't hit Kratos' axe and explode. It's big. It's big. It was a good Christmas present. Goodbye, Raoul. It was nice knowing you. All right, so I'm going to roll soak for your umbrella. Oh, wait, that's a... Hold on.
Wait, I thought umbrellas don't soak. That's why they do what they do.
Well, I'll tell you what, this umbrella didn't soak. So, Raoul, holding up your umbrella, a gust of wind is going to come up underneath, and you're going to hear a very satisfying grunk as the umbrella inverts and starts collecting water like a large vase.
Well, away it goes. Goodbye. Goodbye, umbrella.
All right, so what's the plan? Where are you headed?
Well, we're already out here, and we can't get much wetter. It's only about a mile.
A little bit less now.
Yeah. Better do it now than have to come all this way and do it again.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
And hope
I
we don't
suppose that's
fall
true.
or worse.
Well, lead the way, Mr. Navigator.
All right. So I would love if everybody could give me a perception and alertness roll to try to follow trail signs and to make your way toward that spot on the map.
Can I use survival
Difficulty?
instead?
Yes, you may.
Yay!
What difficulty?
Difficulty of, because of the rain, I'll say 7.
Oh, fail. Stupid one.
2 successes. All right, so you start making your way. Gilbert, you and Raoul are pretty good at spotting various things. Betty, did you get any successes? Yeah, 1. Oh, and Betty, you have your eyes open too. And as you're going, well, you're lucky. The breeze is at least at your back. The wind is at your back. Of course, it's sending shivers up and down your spines. And as you're making your way further into the woods, you're getting cold. Like this water that is falling from the sky, the rain is absolutely chilly. It is frigid. Well, it can't be that much longer, and at least you don't have to leave the trail, and then the trail ends, and you can see that you're going to have to go from what is basically a walking trail down to a deer trail. Far more thin and winding. The next 5 minutes of walking are unpleasant, to say the least. Betty, you find yourself having to walk tiptoed, trying not to put your heel down in any muck or grime or a particularly slick rock or a root. It's a bit nerve-wracking for you, but you are a practiced woman who knows how to walk in heels. I mean, Seattle is wet down on the graded and cobblestone streets, and it's not like all of the streets in Seattle in 1926 are paved, so you have some experience. Now, that said, as you are making your way around the trail, is anybody talking, or are you just kind of focused straight ahead of you? No?
I think I'm focused.
Okay.
Same.
Sure. Now,
Betty's kind of muttering to herself.
Betty,
Wow, walking like this isn't very easy. Yeah?
something
Only
weird.
under a mile, they say.
Can I get a perception plus awareness roll from everyone?
Yes.
And this will only be at a difficulty of 6. Anyone who is listening to Betty talk to herself can make this roll.
Gotcha. Whoa, I got 3 successes.
Betty, there is a lovely sound in the air. Despite the rain, even in the boughs of the trees, you can still hear the of various birds singing, calling out their territory. And then you speak. And it goes 3 successes for you as well, Gilbert. You're going to notice this as
Yep.
well. And 2, whenever Betty opens her mouth to speak, only resuming their call when she stops talking.
Why, hello. Well, that's
They s-
strange. It's like they're responding.
You can't see any of the birds, but you can hear them. They're all around you. Who's in the lead? Raoul? You you take a step forward. The path is getting pretty muddy. A lot of the pine needles have been smashed down by rain or by just general wear. But you're going to see that ahead of you, there's a set of boot prints. And with your roll on survival, you got one success before.
Dose.
Ooh, even better. Behind the boot prints. Well, actually, pardon me. They're not boot prints. They're shoe prints. And one of them is very front heavy.
Kelly.
It's a set of kitten heels.
Kelly. We've gone in a circle.
Well, no, because kitten heels are like arrows. Why is it pointing toward you?
We haven't gone in a circle, we got turned around, I guess.
Are we going back the path we came? I thought we were going down. Did we go back up? I was watching my feet, trying not to fall. I wasn't watching the path ahead of us.
I was watching the path too. I'll take another look at this map. Hold on. I'm sure this is going extremely well. Does this make sense with the map?
You do me a favor.
Yeah.
I would love it if you could make me a wits plus strength roll.
Oh, that's not a fun pool. Don't care for that. Is wits cunning count?
Sure.
Okay, what's the difficulty, Kelly?
Difficult 6. We'll say 6.
Okay, I got a success. Does the map blow away?
There's going to be a huge... as a gust of wind is going to actually tear the map out of your hands and throw it into the woods.
Well, that's not good.
Well, Raoul's gonna sit for a second, not lose his shit. Okay. I'm going to reach into my mind and recreate a picture of the map we just saw, and I'm going to copy it into someone else's mind if they wish to have it as well. And I'm going to do this right now before it goes. Victor, work with me here. Kelly, could I use a mind effect to duplicate my knowledge of the said map?
Absolutely. Go ahead. Let's say that this
fucking map.
Let's say this is going to be at a difficulty 6.
I'll take 2 turns to do it.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, well, I got 3 successes on my first roll, so...
Perfect. Well, you know what? That'll be fine. So you put it into Victor's brain. So
Yeah.
you memorize it, and you push the thought into Victor's mind. Victor, are you relenting?
Nope, I'll let him do it.
Okay, so you are relenting. Good. Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Okay.
are going to do
Oh, yeah.
that. And one sec, Chris.
Paradox in 3, 2...
Oh, shit. Hey, Chris, how bad do you want this?
How bad do I want this effect, or how bad do I want this to go off? Because going off right now is about as funny as it gets. This effect, I kind of want it, but...
That sounds great. There, you reach into your mind. You pull the map out. And you push it, using your magic, into Victor's. And as you do this, I want you to make me a stamina roll.
Yeah, another thing I'm very good at. City boy, let's roll these dice. I'm going to spend a willpower on this, actually, because I'm... Oh, hey. 3 successes with the willpower.
Perfect. Okay, so you are going to take a single point of bashing damage.
Ow.
Okay. Now, normally you can't spend willpower on soak, but
Oh, okay.
but
If
I
it's
will.
soaked, then.
It is soak, yeah.
Okay.
But I'll allow it this time because it is hilarious to me, and because of what is coming next. You take a point of bashing damage as you feel your nose tickle as a little drop of blood runs down from the force of your casting. You push the mind map into Victor's head, and then you're going to hear a voice out of the corner of your ear say, "Wow. Good memory. Be a shame if something happened to that. Don't you think?"
Hello?
Well, duh. And you are going to hear the sound of a wind-up as out of nowhere, a hand comes out of the dimness of the day and smacks you in the back of the head so hard that it makes your teeth clack together. None of you are going to see this. Raoul's head just snaps forward as if he's sneezing violently. And Raoul, you cannot remember for the life of you the map or why you are here. In fact, the last 3 hours of your day are gone.
Betty? Victor? Gilbert?
Mr. Raoul?
Why are we in the woods? Why am I
What do you-
wet?
Oh,
What do you
Because-
did you
mean?
hit your head a bit hard?
This is where we drove to.
Why did we... I think I... So something's happened. And I don't know what it is.
We dropped the map.
What map?
Up
Man,
for the
I'm
mountain
the
we were
one that
currently
had the
on.
alcohol.
The
Did
map
he?
you were holding.
That's torn in half.
Where
I
is...
think
It was
I went
blown
that
away,
way.
gone with the wind.
oh,
Oh. Oh, good. Kelly, is my effect that was keeping me with survival knowledge still up at all, perhaps? Or is that also gone?
Nope, that is still up because it is not memory based. You know that you have an effect up, but you don't know what the effect is. You can feel yourself holding a spell, but you're like, maybe after I build a cabin out of logs, I'll remember what this effect is.
Bro, what's the last thing you remember?
I think we were leaving town. We were hopping in the car and going to go check out the lighthouse.
We already did that.
Well, that's
Not
great.
very
Well, at least we've done one thing. What did we learn?
Lighthouse is
Nothing.
on fire.
Well, actually,
Army was
yeah.
there.
Okay,
Someone was
well,
watching us.
okay. So we're on the woods. Somehow we've gotten soaked.
Correct.
You know what? We're gonna
Continuing,
we're
so-
gonna catch our death doing this. Hold on 1 second here. You know what? I have an idea. So, using a
What's
force of
your
that, can I
idea
keep
now?
myself from catching hypothermia in this fucking cold?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
All
So
right,
that's
well-
just forces too.
Well, just a great thing to do right after you get a bunch of fucking paradox. Well, okay, I don't know where we are. I don't know what's happening, but we need to stay dry. So, hold on a sec. So I'll try this effect. Fuck. Difficulty would be something like I got three.
Difficult- 3 successes at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, totally. You can, for the next hour, you are going to be snug as a bug.
Okay. Where the fuck are we?
Hey, Victor.
Gilbert's gonna fish his crystal ball out.
You tell me, Mr. Navigator. This is bad.
We're in Cougar Mountain trying to find signs of this cult that we found at the lighthouse
Okay.
the other night. You remember that, right? Right? You
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember having a lovely breakfast. We're in a lot of trouble, aren't we?
Yeah.
No, you could say that.
Okay. Did it? Oh, there's wolves.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to rely on you, big, strong men, to tell me, what do I do if I come across a wolf? Do I run? Do I scream? Do I try to look bigger than them?
Well,
Does one of you distract them by pushing me in front of them because I'm smaller?
well.
Did you let go of that umbrella, or is it just busted?
Oh, it's gone. It's fucking gone. Immediately threw.
Okay.
Because no, I didn't let it go. I threw it away. What umbrella?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll let Michael do his.
So Gilbert pulls out his ball, and you're going to start casting a rote. I see that you've sent me a copy of your rote, See the Dark World. Go ahead and roll me difficulty 5 for Thor the Dark World.
He's going to mutter into it in some long dead language. We're lost. We have no light. We have no path. Be the path. Be the light for us. Your vision needs to be our vision. Please. Answer my call.
Okay,
And,
give it to me difficulty of 5.
Oh boy. Nothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. I'm spent.
All right, Victor, can you do me a favor and roll your permanent willpower?
Oh no.
Difficulty
What
6?
difficulty?
6.
Okay. I'm concerned. How concerned
Oh
should I
no.
be? Very concerned, apparently. Okay. That's 3 successes.
Okay. As
What'd
you're
you do?
looking around, you're going to hear a voice, and it's going to say, My, look at this earworm. What did he give you? What did he put in your mind? Interesting. Guess who?
Hello?
Well, duh. And you as well are going to get smacked upside the head and are going to, thankfully you rolled really well. You are going to forget the last, basically from the moment you walked into the clearing. So you're going to watch as Victor's head snaps back like someone uppercutted him.
When did it start raining?
I don't know how long it's been raining for.
They don't either.
For a good chunk of the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of after we got out of the car.
I remember that.
Kelly, can I try and figure out what I should do if we encounter a wolf?
Sure. Strangely, you know this. Give me an int plus survival roll.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6.
4 successes.
Cool. First off, you want to build your house made of stones rather than straw. But second off, you want to make yourself real big, and you want to make a lot of noise, and you want to make sure that you're grouped up. And if there are multiple wolves, maybe rethink that. But basically, you want to show the wolf that you are a big threat. And if all else fails, do push Betty down and run.
So Raoul will list everything minus the big bad wolf part and also the pushing Betty down. He'll just internalize that and keep it for later. But also he'll just rattle it off very encyclopedically, like just like bam, bam, bam. I'm like,
That's quite knowledgeable.
That's good to know.
I will look at the tracks to see if that make just see the tracks that are like in front of us. I'm like, okay, hold on.
Also, make
Okay.
eye contact and only slowly back away. Never turn your back.
Perfect. So I'll also investigate the trail that I knew before was our footprints, but
Yeah, totally.
so I'll look at those.
Are you leaving the immediate area? Like to go look around?
No, not yet.
No?
I'm
Not yet?
sticking.
Okay.
I'm need to figure out what's going on.
The sky is darkening overhead as you were looking around. Go ahead and give me a perception plus survival roll. What about anybody else? Is anybody else doing anything?
Trying to remember if Victor looked at the map, 'cause I have an eidetic memory, but I don't remember how much
Ooh.
of the map he looked at.
Uh,
I don't have it written down. I know I saw the map, but I don't know how much I studied it.
tell you what, I believe make me an int and wits roll at a difficulty of 6. Okay, 3
Will problem
successes.
solving apply?
In this case, yes. Okay. So, as you are trying to remember the map, you're trying to go, okay, I know I saw it for a second. Let's walk through your mind palace. You're going back through, you're like learning kung fu, all of that. Raoul, you're like looking around and you're like, okay, so we must have come from that direction, which means that, and you turn around, you see footprints of your own behind you, and that doesn't make any sense. We must have gotten turned around or something. But the ones immediately behind you are fresher tracks. So maybe you should keep going forward? Victor, you can get a sense of things. You can remember enough of the map that it will apply.
Okay, cool.
If you had some landmarks or like a compass, that would help. What about you, Gilbert? What are you doing throughout this as you see Raoul kind of like scouring around looking for clues and Victor kind of entering a mind palace? Like, what are
Gilbert is putting his crystal ball away because obviously the spirits from beyond don't want to answer him right now. He's having a day. And he'll go over to Raoul and put his hand on his shoulder and be like, I need you to look deep into my eyes and concentrate. I'm going to ask you a question. And I just need a simple yes or no. Can you do that? And then I'm going to cast Ring of Truth.
Now, this only works if he... Oh, actually, hold on. No, you're right. Entropy, Ring of Truth, it does not matter if he knows he's lying or not. So good, very clever, very clever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because it relies on destiny. I love it.
Yes. So he's going to point at one direction down the path and say, is that the direction we should take? Having seen the map.
Okay, go ahead and we'll tell you what. Raoul, what do you say?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. You hear the ring say yes. Your ring of truth is saying that, yeah, no, he's telling the truth. Your destiny. Your destiny is leading you forward.
See, it's not what you forgot. It's what you remembered. You remembered that's the correct way to go.
Great. Onward.
Let's go.
Before we well, it's probably going to follow us anyway, but I want to see what I can see in the astral realm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, using mind magic?
Astral world. It's spirit and mind. Spirit 1, mind 1.
Ooh, I love it, Caitlan. Go ahead and
Thanks.
roll that difficulty of 4, please.
Okie dokie. Oh, I'm going to use a willpower. I remember.
Yay!
Cha. Oh, shoot. Yeah, nice.
Everyone's throwing dice today.
I know. Sorry. 3 successes.
3 successes. All right.
Mhm.
So looking into the ether, looking into the cosmic realm, you are going to see wandering around your group as if it's a member of your party doing sightseeing in the wood. You are going to see, oh boy, you are going to see a robed individual. Like, I'm talking like a full body hood with cloth wrapped around every appendage, with scaly little hands. Honestly, this thing looks like a large 4 or 5 foot tall kobold with large horse-like mouth, like horse-length muzzle, sharp teeth, big scaly nostrils, with like kind of like a goblin from the Labyrinth, which is of course anachronistic at this point. The write-up for these guys is that a Brian Froud goblin strung out on speed. It has incredibly pointed ears with wide staring eyes looking out from beneath this shawl. And it's going to look in your direction. The creature
Oh, what in the actual world is that?
looks at you. Its eyes get real big and it points at you.
Shoot! Go away.
I don't want to.
The power of my spirit locket compels you.
The power of my boogers compel you.
And it tries to fire a snot rocket at you.
Well, that's not very nice.
You're not very nice. I'm just doing my job. These two are feeding me.
How are they feeding you?
Violating the way that the world should be.
Well, should I be able to see you?
No.
Well, then why aren't you doing anything to me?
Not my problem.
I'm confused.
Can they see that you can see me?
No,
Well, then who
I probably look
gives...
mighty strange.
Also, you're seeing an invisible man.
I mean, that's happened before. I'm sure it's gonna happen again.
Listen.
But I think this one's real this time.
Tell them to stop pulling on threads. Well, that one's fine, points at Victor. This one
All right.
keeps flipping around, points at Raoul. And if he
Alright.
doesn't want to forget his own mother's birthday, he better stop pulling any strings on the canvas for a while.
Alright, and if I tell them that, will you go away?
In a day or two.
In a day or two? We don't even have a day or two. I don't want to be out here for a day or two.
Oh, don't worry. I don't have to stay out here. I'll go with you. I'll go with him.
Oh, Raoul. You got something real weird attached to you. 'Cause you're pulling on strings, he says.
Who are you talking to?
Has some weird creature that's got you and Mr. Raoul in its grip. Oh, wait, can I do
Kelly.
this both at the same time?
Can I make a into the cult roll?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
Shit,
I know
fuck,
how to make it go
goddamn.
away.
What's the difficulty?
What's the biggest you got?
8.
You have a paradox spirit attached to you.
Looks like a real
Fuck.
cloaked beastie.
Fuck.
Says he'll go away in a day or two, but he's gonna follow you until then.
Well,
Kelly.
what is she talking about?
Oh no. Can I use mind and spirit effect that I just learned to go look at it, or is that a really, really bad idea?
You can try. You
yeah, sure. What
absolutely can.
the fuck ever.
Okay, let's do it.
854.
854. Okay. So looking at that, you can click that link now.
Neat.
Except it's right face to face with you. Like,
Hi.
Hey.
This is a borderline violation of your parole, buddy.
I understand. Apologies for disturbing you.
I was on vacation.
Is there a service of sort I can do to shorten this parole? We are under strain of sorts.
Just shh. Be calm. There's no need to go all higgledy-piggledy and start pulling on things that don't need to be pulled on, young man.
Understood.
Well.
Great. And I'll dismiss my... I have to be very good and focused for the next couple days, so...
What happened?
All right.
I drew unwanted attention.
From a cloaked beastie thing.
An umbral spirit,
Spirit.
yes.
Yeah.
No. Great.
Yes. But for now,
We
Mr.
have
Snow
other
has-
beasts.
Yes, Mr. Snow has provided us with great advice. Let's follow that, and I'll deal with the consequences of my carelessness.
so do you continue onward following where Gilbert was pointing you?
Mm-hmm.
You take a few steps around the corner. And you continue walking. About 5 minutes pass. It's kind of hard to tell. The sky is getting dark from the storm. Quite dark. As the sky's getting darker, it's becoming harder to see, and none of you brought a flashlight, but hey, it's not quite that dark yet. As you round the corner, the rain is just as heavy, and although you were feeling kind of warm there, Raoul, are you still letting Raoul go first? Or Gilbert, are you taking point?
Yeah, I think Gilbert is, he has a sense of destiny now.
You do. And in fact, it looks like destiny shines upon you, because as you round the corner, you are going to see... Okay, maybe it's not. It's a very similar clearing, but it's different. It's absolutely different. You know that for certain, because the last clearing, although fairly similar, didn't have a rock cairn in it. And there is one right there. It's piled up, about 20-ish stones piled up in that triangular pattern. Someone has been out here sometime in the past, I don't know, however long it takes for a cairn to fall over, and destiny seems to have guided you here, because as you were being buffeted by the rain, destiny has provided you something wonderful. An umbrella. Whole and intact. That looks just like Raoul's.
Recently inverted.
No, it's fine. This one's fine. But it does look like the exact same make and model. Even the same color. But hey, free umbrella.
Hey, I thought I left my umbrella in the car.
No. You tossed the umbrella away because the wind inverted it.
I wouldn't toss my umbrella away. That seems wasteful.
Well, again, skill or fortune, it's on our path. Might as well take it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It could blow inside out, and then you get upset and throw it away, and then we get lost on our path.
Well, for now.
Wait, do you think that's why we're lost?
What?
Because we littered.
There's a
Raoul will
footfall.
Go and pick it up.
There's a footfall parallel to you as you step into the clearing, Raoul. A heavy footfall. Somewhere in the brush beyond your vision. It walks in pace with you. And then, through the rain, you don't see it, but you hear it. A deep huff of air. And while you don't see the creature that breathes it, about 10 feet ahead of you, in the brush, all of you are going to see a plume of breath at about Raoul's face height.
Can I lean into the fact that I've got a lot of dots in etiquette and or occult
Sure.
to not be like, let's do something really dumb and suddenly like look like a bunch of outsiders that don't know what the hell we're doing. So he'll probably be like, let's try not to look like threats.
All right.
And as you are saying that, you say, all right, louder than before, you hear the
Are you
sound
sure?
of a pack echoing.
We come in peace.
And Raoul, next to your ear, you're going to hear another voice this time. Thick-tongued and low, as it says, "Run." Can I get a willpower roll from everybody here at a difficulty of 7, please? Permanent willpower.
Oh, no. Do 10s explode on willpower rolls?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Wait.
What was the difficulty? 7?
Ooh,
Difficulty 7.
just one.
Flat fail.
Oh wait,
Left.
they explode.
They explode if you want them to. If you believe in them.
Sure. I believe in them to make it a 2.
2 successes? Does that sound good?
Yep.
7
Whoa,
successes, Victor?
I
And
rolled
5.
3 10s, 8.
Okay, so
Oh
both of
my
you are
God.
going to hear that guttural. And Betty, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, I almost peed myself a little, but I didn't." And
A little
then
bit.
Raoul is going to turn tail and just run, charging off into the woods away from this as fast as he can. What do you all do?
Try not to look like prey by running.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Gilbert's just going to stand his ground and probably fish his crystal ball out again. Because, you know, sparkly.
All right. What do? You fish your crystal ball out.
Just hold his ground. And hope that he doesn't have to use it to try to hit something in the brain pan.
Okay. As you are holding it up, you are going to feel a pressure on top of it. And then you are going to see that something very sharp is going to scratch the top of it. And with that horrible sound of a knife on glass, is going to draw a line down the front of it, almost like it's tickling it. Is anyone going after Raoul? No?
I don't think we're split up too much.
All right. Victor, Betty, what are you two doing as Gilbert is staring down his scratched balls?
We
Ball.
we don't want trouble. We're trying to find cultists that might be in your mountain. They've kidnapped people and brought them here.
We're not trying to trespass, we're just trying to do good.
A low voice is going to rumble through the clearing. Everywhere and nowhere, all at once.
The only trespassers around here are you, white folk. Follow your friend and we won't eat ya.
Understood. We should go.
Alright, we should probably get Raoul anyway.
I don't think you understand. Destiny put us on this path. And we're investigating a lot of deaths. Why would it send us here?
You'd be supper.
I find that unlikely.
Humans. You don't realize your destiny is to be prey.
We should leave. Why they're letting us leave? There's more than one.
We can't go back.
Well, not till we find Raoul. We can talk to my dad. We might be able to find more information without
We could go around once we
trespassing.
get Raoul.
Yeah.
Seems to be a theme.
Find
We're
another
doing a
path.
lot of that, apparently.
Going around?
Going around.
Lightning cracks the sky, and we're going to cut to Raoul. Raoul, you are running at breakneck pace through the woods. You're getting lashed by branches, scratched, your clothes are getting mussed and torn, your hair is a mess. Your breath is coming ragged. And after 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes of running like this, you stumble. You stumble, and it is black as pitch out. Only the grayest green outline between the trees and wood smoke in the distance. And as you smell it, you're going to hear a crack of a twig above you. And are going to see, flashing in the light, the barrel of a shotgun. It's dangling low. You all right down there? A voice says. Oh, don't mind this. Just keep this out here in case of bears or wolves.
I'm very not all right. I'm quite lost, I'm afraid.
As you have your hands held up, a pair of, well, strong, fairly wrinkled hand is going to reach down and grab you by one of them and help you to your feet. This is a bad day to be out here in the middle of all this. You came across, came across the right place. You by yourself out here?
I fear I hit my head. Don't really know where I am.
You're on Cougar Mountain. My name's Hiram. Hiram Croner. Everyone calls me Crow. I'm with the Forestry Service. Jointly with King County. For the Park Service. I'm the ranger of this mountain. You managed to stumble across, well, my house. I heard somebody crashing around out here.
A few of my friends were out here. I think we were out for a drive. I don't really remember what's going on.
Are they okay? You didn't wreck or nothing, did you?
No, car's fine. I think they're...
Do you know which way? You know which way they were?
Raoul will look at it like the path he came down. He's like, I don't know where they are. I don't know where anything is.
Well, there are wolves out here and cougars and bears. I think it'd be best if we go try to find them and we'll get him out of this. And you can see that he's wearing kind of like a waxcloth duster to keep a lot of the rain off. Not necessarily a duster, but the type of jacket like that they would wear in those type of, because it would be a duster probably, like a long coat to keep off all of this muck and rain. He's wearing a broad hat that is definitely a park ranger style hat, almost like a pith helmet type, right? Big broad flat brim. And are you okay to walk?
Oh yeah, I'm fine, of course. Thank you.
If you need to get rested up, you can just head on in. I got a fire going right there.
No, I'll come with you. My friends must be worried sick.
Well, if they're any type of friend at all, they will be. Let's go get them. And as you are back in the clearing, talking about destiny and fate, you're going to hear the sound of some people traipsing through the brush in the distance. Do you call out at all, Raoul?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Betty? Gilbert? Victor?
Oh, we're over here. If we hear him.
And you can. The rain has soaked you to the bone, and you can see that as Raoul's coming this way, there's a lantern that is illuminating the side of the clearing, and there's a man standing next to him that's probably about 60. He's a white man with probably about a month's growth of beard. Well enough maintained, about the length of mine, maybe a little bit more. Gray, salt and pepper, glasses. I'm kind of picturing, he kind of looks like Bob Hoskins as Shmee, like that type of look, if you remember your Hook at all. But like, looks kind of a little bit round-faced, definitely bald underneath that hat, and decent shape, but very squat thick. I'd say he's probably about 5'8" or so, maybe at the tallest, probably 5'6", 5'7", and he's dressed in waterproof clothes or water resistant clothes, and has the type of build of a guy that probably did a lot of labor in life. but with kind of the ranginess of somebody who probably eats pretty well when the eating's good, and then doesn't eat for quite a while. You know, that weird kind of uneven build, also known as the content creator build in the future. But he holds up a lantern, and as he does, you're going to hear the sound of soft paws running out of the clearing in the distance. And suddenly the bird song is going to start up again.
That was terrifying.
You all right out here? Are you all right?
I've encountered the face of death more than a dozen times in a dozen ways. That was unlike anything. I don't even know what that was.
Did your friend hit his head too?
One of them did. It's we've all had quite the day. This is Mr. Hiram. He's with the Park Service.
Y'all can call me Crow. Your friend got lucky. Seems like, well, God or what have you directed him over toward my cabin. You folks want to get in out of the rain?
Please. Yep, please.
I've got some food, and I've got some blankets, and hey, I'll warm you up. How do you folks take your coffee? And I think that's where we're gonna call game for the night. As you exchange a look.
Not again.
Not again.
No.
All right, Chris, thank you so much for summoning the Welda, because it's my favorite. It's my favorite paradox spirit. It's my favorite, guys.
Is it? Oh my God.
You can click it. It's so the Welda is a paradox spirit that gives you CRS, can't remember shit syndrome. It literally smacks things out of your brain and makes you forget things. It eventually can destroy your brain.
Yeah.
But it's also great. It's so good in a LARP. I'll tell you, when you're just like, I want something to happen, but you guys like, I need some chaos in this scene, so you can't remember why you're here. Or you can't remember. It's great when you're like,
Oh my god.
when you do to someone who's like, don't worry, I'll disarm the bomb. I have the code. It's,
No.
well, I guess we're
Why is
blowing
there
up
a
now.
bomb? Why is there a bomb?
Why is there a bomb? Why is there a bomb? But they're great. Thank you for this episode. You guys had your first encounter with the Garu Nation.
Oh, that was great. I can't believe I rolled that high on my will.
I can't believe you did either. I was like, holy
Yeah, no
crap,
kidding.
7 successes.
I rolled
and 5
8, 9,
successes?
9, 3 10s, and like another 7 or like another 8 or something. I was just like, okay, cool.
They have so many gifts that are just great for messing with you guys. And like, they've got ones that just turn them invisible. They've got ones that make you laugh if they laugh. My favorite is they have
That's
one
awesome.
gift where if they poke you, you fall over and you can't get up. And I'm pretty sure they learn it from a turtle spirit. If you get my drift.
I love that.
And it's like, nope,
I do get your drift.
nope. I'm pretty sure that you used that in a LARP, or it was used on in a LARP
I
near
think
you,
so.
Caitlan, because it's like, it's great in
think
one-on-one
so.
challenges where you're just like, nope.
Hmm.
I found
That'd
all
be
those.
fun.
I
Wait.
remember that. Yeah.
Forces effect. Forces effect. Oh my god. New
Fall
favorite
upon-
road.
And fall upon thy knees, Chris. Fall upon thy knees. It's in the Celestial Chorus book, and it's literally, it's kneel, peasants.
Now this is turtle. This is hermetic turtle time. Like
Hermetic turtle time.
Hermetic turtle time.
Turtle power.
yeah.
Let's go.
When I'm allowed to do fun things again.
When you're allowed to do fun things again. You're on
Oh.
probation. I was laughing so much because 2 things. One, just so you're aware, I had you do like that strength roll to hold on to the map. I got 5 successes on my blow it out of your hand roll with using
Oh
a
my
gust gift. And I'm just like, I'm cackling. I'm cackling while I'm doing it. And then I roll your paradox, and you had 6 points of paradox on your sheet from all the shit you've been doing. And 5 of them went off. And I'm I'm rounding up. This is going to be a welda.
Well, at least it's done. At least five are my points are
5
gone.
are done. You got 1 success or one paradox left, which means that everybody here except for Victor has 1 point of paradox. 1.
1.
Except I got the backlash from that one.
That's true. Well, you just got.
You were caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, it's because the vulgar effect was in your brain. But okay, so folks, I can't remember if anybody bought you any points of experience over in the chat, so I'm just going to assume they bought you 1. You
Nice.
also were great sports tonight as I was throwing you through the ringer, so I'm going to give you an extra point of XP for a grand total of 5 tonight.
Yes.
Ooh, I actually have a lot of XP. I should spend.
You should spend it.
Ton.
You have a ton of XP.
Should.
It's a stream game, so I give you more XP. While you were considering what to buy, I want to thank everybody who's tuning in. I want to thank our divine producer, my mom, who I'm picking up from the airport in like 14 hours. So that'll be fun. Then Shikon Day Vermilion and Soul Omen, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Our Wizards of the Patreon, the Ink Goblin, Crusher Cart, and Big Nut. Our Monster Maker Laruk, our High Council, Terran, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Sorcerer Sanguine, Chef Death, Brian, Kaler, Nerdy Metal Chat, Nihilist, Cookie Mon Steve, Iron Warrior X, and Lord of Zoinks, and our patrons of the arts, which I don't think I'm supposed to give them shouts outs every time, but I love them anyway, so I'm going to do it anyway. Eastside Rider and Knacker the Straw Hat Devil. I'm going to have some art to share with them very soon. But, folks, we're going to be back in 2026 with more Mage the Ascension Bedlam. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very excited because we get into the super plot pretty soon after you guys have some role-playing scenes. I like the next game because it's going to give you some time to like bond, like waiting out the storm before you head back and learn some more stuff. So I think that'll be pretty cool. This is like the type of game I would love to run, this type of game again in like a live action setting, the ones where you just put on some rain sound effects and like a fan, and you're like, all right, you guys are in a rainy house. What are you going to do? And you start talking about, your childhood, and things like that. I love that stuff. But then again, I'm a theater nerd, so that's what I do. Yeah. So feel free to buy up anything that you want on your character sheet, and we will see you next time in 2026, a mere 100 years after game. Good night, everybody, and thank you so much for
a lot of time
joining us.
passed.
A lot of time passed, yeah. And you only got 5 XP for it. It's weird. No maturation XP. I'm sorry, you're not mature enough. But we'll see you next time, and be sure to come back for Cold Iron tomorrow night, which I'm going to run anyway. And I can't wait to share all the cool stuff that we're doing next year with Mage the Ascension. Mage 99 is coming out. We've got some other people who want to run some Mage games from the team, and who knows, I might let them if you tell your friends to join the Patreon. And you get more Mage, because we're slowly just becoming the all Mage channel with some Dungeons and Dragons on the side. I'm okay with that, really. But have a great night. Bye, everybody. Well, duh. And now you forgot the session.